Just leaving Ruidoso on Highway 70 West going towards Tularosa, but I'm going to where? Cloudcroft. Why? Because I want to go by Dave's and get me a BLT. I haven't done that this year. So anyway, just it's a beautiful drive. I don't have a whole lot to say. Well, you know me, I do. I usually have a lot to say, so we'll see what happens. But anyway, yeah, we're going west. It shows it's 50 miles to Alamogordo and 37 to Tularosa. Again, Highway 70 West, right through the heart of the mountains. We go by the Mescalero Apache reservation, and there's a big casino up here on the right. And I'm trying to Inn of the Mountain Gods. It's run by the Mescalero Apaches. Quite popular if you're in Ruidoso, and also you got Ruidoso Downs where the racetrack is, horse races that is. So on and on we go. Another reason I'm going over to Cloudcroft today is because I don't have anything else to do, and also I want to check out their EV charger at the Otero office there and see if I can use it when I'm in the area. And other than that, we're cool. We got about 300 miles of range, and I got me a Dr. Pepper, and I had my snack and cruising along at the speed limit, which is 55 here. And the outside temperature shows to be 60 degrees, which is really nice. As you can see, blue skies, not much wind. So this is a good day to take a cruise in my car. So here we go. And on we go, guys. Here on the right is we're on the reservation now, I believe, because they call it the Casino Apache thing up here. It's a gas station and all that. It's usually a little cheaper gas out here. Well, it's not today. It's $3.55 a gallon, and it's $3.49 in Ruidoso. But it's a beautiful drive. Right through the heart of the mountains and forest, Lincoln National Forest. And so let's just enjoy it for a few minutes. I'll probably do 3 videos today related to this drive. Why? Because it's pretty. It's a pretty drive. You know, and if you want to relax and have a cup of coffee or whatever you do in the mornings or afternoons and watch something that's not political or techie or whatever, then yeah, watch this. Yeah, this area where I am, my home base, Capitan, New Mexico, which is about 25 miles north of Ruidoso, is a really unique area. You know, of course, you've got Ruidoso, you know, the horse races, and then Inn of the Mountain Gods if you're into gambling and other entertainment type things. And then you're not too far. It's about from Ruidoso to Cloudcroft is approximately 50 miles. And then from Cloudcroft to Alamogordo is about 25 miles down the mountain. So you got a lot of things you can see within 100 miles from Capitan, a lot. Or less than 100 miles, really. So how does that work out for me? Pretty damn good. Because that's about all I'd want to drive anyway. Because, you know, I mean, like this will take what I call take the heart out of the day. In other words, I left about, I don't know, 9:30, yeah, ish. And the way I drive, I'll get there about 11. Cloudcroft, and Dave's opens at 11. And we'll see. You know, I want to see it charge my car and all that stuff. And they may have some sales on winter merchandise. And if they do I need anything? No. I'm like everybody else. I'm always looking for a bargain, whether I need it or not. I'm human. I don't know when this video will be posted, but this was the day that I watched the SpaceX official launch of the Starship. amazing that that thing even got off the ground. I would call it a 70% total success. Some others may have other opinions, but no, it's they learned a lot, and now they'll go for it. Okay, there's the end of the Mountain God sign. Says Saturdays and Sundays in April. Got some kind of special stuff. And yeah, they have entertainment there. They had Ronnie Millsap there not too long, or maybe he's coming up. I don't know. And yeah, I like his music. Good thing about this 4-lane highway here is, you know, I can drive 55 miles an hour. That's about as fast as I want to go. And then if anybody wants to go any faster, they can just zip on around me, like this guy in his pickup. He's from Texas, and he's got TT on his bumper, which means Texas Tech University in Texas. Now we're climbing in the mountains here. Now the elevation of Cloudcroft is about 8,500 feet. Capitan and Ruidoso are about 6,600, 7,000. Nice little climb up the mountains, but the good thing about it is coming back, it's coming down the mountain. Yeah, I'm glad I decided to go. I was out walking. I didn't have this planned. I was just walking. I'm thinking, well, what am I going to do today? And I thought, well, I'm going to take a drive. I always do that. And then where am I going to go? And the answer is Cloudcroft. So now we're in the space race thing. Not a race, but now we start extending our horizons to other planets, the moon and Mars, and on we go, guys. Kind of like Christopher Columbus and the Nina and the Pinta and the Santa Maria when they left out of Spain in the late 1400s and headed for well, they thought they were going to find a shortcut to India. That's why everything over here was called, you know, India. You know, that's where the Indians got their name. Lucky that they didn't discover Lithuania or something. You know. But be that as it may, so it's just another step in human evolution and reaching for the stars and beyond. I find it very fascinating. I have no fear of it at all. And as far as me becoming a clone, well, we already partly clone using smartphones and stuff, but you know, as far as me wanting to be uploaded to a computer, you know, have a robot body with my mind connected to a computer and, quote, kind of live forever, I have no desire to do that at all. Now, this state here, New Mexico, is what they call a right to die state, or death with dignity. And so if I'm ever diagnosed with a terminal illness, I will scoot my little hiney right over here to New Mexico and take care of business. You know, when you get to be my age, you begin to look at life a lot differently. We just passed a sign there that said elevation 7,591 feet. Speed limit 55. We'll let this go for to about 20 minutes, and then we'll cut it off, and then I'll do another one as I'm coming into Cloudcroft, and then I'll probably do something else in the area because it's pretty, and I don't have a lot of other things to do. And some of you do enjoy the driving videos. I mean, it's the way it is. And I'm glad because it's something I enjoy doing. we should be coming to a sign that says Cloudcroft to the left. You got to kind of have to be watching for it because it's not much of a sign, as I recall. Now we're going down the mountain. Run, boy, run. Yeah, the Apache, or the Mescalero Apache reservation is really in a pretty area of New Mexico. I think about the reservation philosophy, why, it's a little country within a country, they have their own rules and stuff. There's no federal tax, no state tax, no nothing. It's basically a separate country. Yeah, this Pixel 6 does pretty good on driving videos. I mean, I'm sure there's better cameras that cost more money and stuff, but for me, it's quite adequate. It's got, what I like is it has this sound enhancement software that's included, and it will screen out a lot of road noise in the car, if any. This thing is so quiet it doesn't matter, but it'll also screen out wind noise. I think this is my turn here. I think. Yeah, it's Highway 244, Cloudcroft. So once we get going down this a little bit, it says 30 miles, but it's 30 miles through the mountains, so you're looking at 45 minutes here. And it's open range if there's cattle around, there's no fences. So anyway, guys, now we're, of course, on the reservation, headed to Cloudcroft, and let's see what we got here. Well, we'll let it go. I said 20 minutes, so yeah, but unfortunately, well, I've got a towel. Let me see. Let's see how this works. I got a towel here. Let's see if I can't knock that thing out. Does that help any? Well, you get to see the towel now. How you like that, guys? I did it, huh? Well, I don't have but one hand to kind of spread it out here. Is that better? I guess it is. Well, let's go. Hell, that's pretty neat. I got me a dark colored towel. I thought that was neat. So here we go. Now we go into in the mountains, we go into the sun, out of the sun, into the sun, out of the sun. But I'm in no hurry. So we're going to cruise along here about 37 miles an hour. And bear in mind that we are on the Mescalero Apache reservation here in New Mexico. Covers a hell of a big area here, Now we'll start climbing all the way up to 8,500 feet. From probably about 7,000 feet here, we'll go up about a quarter of a mile. And there's not much traffic on this road, there's not much traffic on this road during the week. On the weekends and during the summers can be somewhat busy. But even in the summers, during the week, it's not too bad. On the weekends, because of all the clubs and stuff, out of Albuquerque and, Alamogordo and different places, you got motorcycle clubs, car clubs, they always want to come up here and go eat barbecue or whatever, or go to Dave's and get a BLT and stuff. Says, watch for snowplows. Yeah, we don't have a lot of those signs around Bracketville, Fort Clark Springs, Texas. In fact, we don't have any of those. I don't think we're going to see, we may see some snow when we get to Cloudcroft, but just because of the elevation. But the temperature shows right now 55 degrees. That'll drop another 5 degrees before we get to Cloudcroft. And but that's beautiful. I mean, I got my heavy jogging pants on and my Rockport walking shoes, and my I didn't bring a windbreaker because I don't think there's going to be much wind. There's not much wind in Cloudcroft. I don't think. I remember living there. The only thing it is in the afternoons it can rain. But I enjoy drives like that. Isn't that pretty though? I mean, couldn't you frame that picture right there? Huh? Just beautiful, man. And this could be a good talking road here because there's no traffic, and yeah, it's okay, man. And it's a short drive to here. We've gone about, well, it's hard to say. Energy miles, I've gone about 45 miles. Now, how far is that in regular miles? I don't know. I didn't write it down. We've probably gone about the same. Yeah. Yeah, they're big on horses here. I mean, yeah, the Native Americans and their horses, or the Apache, Mescalero Apaches and their horses, yeah, that's a big deal. Still today. You know, my ETA is about 11 or slightly after, and it shows to be 10:26 now, a.m. You know, another thing, when you get up in these mountains at these elevations, I mean, I hope most of you have, as you can see, it's getting a little messed up with my reflection, but anyway, we'll turn a little bit out of it. But I hope most of you have a good pair of sunglasses, and remember to wear long sleeve shirts and a hat if you're out in the sun, because this sun up here is brutal. But having said that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and spot this dog, or end this dog. I hope y'all are enjoying your life. Of course, we got a weekend coming up here. I don't know when this will come up. Maybe, who knows, a week. I've got several videos posted. Yeah, and you'll have to bear that in mind when you're watching my videos. If I say something and then in another video it contradicts it, well, that's the way it is. You know, this is not a perfect channel. I'm not a perfect creator. You know, I'm doing this as a hobby to add flavor to my life, and give me something to do, give me a reason to get out of bed, and yeah, give me a reason to be here, to exist. So yeah, they are what they are, man. Easy peasy, simple stuff. I just love that view right here. I mean, that wonderful, except for the towel. Anyway, guys, thumbs up. Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Use the Amazon link if you want food with it. Drink plenty of water, stretch, walk, stand guard at the door of your mind, enjoy your life, and yeah, take a drive. If you've got a pretty drive in your area, do it. It's not bad. Enjoy. Bye-bye.